your loss, but it's my loss. All the time you're grieving, I could not be with you.
And we're back here on Liquid Lunch. It's Ian Kelly's our music today, so thanks for giving us your CD, Ian. And we're here with Tyler J. Smith now, who is not dealing with singers and people like that anymore, right, Tyler?
No, I'm not, but I have in the past, yes.
Really?
Yes.
And you're transitioning out of that now. You're doing, what, branding, marketing, and communications for normal people?
For normal, sane people, 2 feet on the ground, want to create their own brand and small businesses. Yes,
I can't believe, see, because I still want to be a musician. I'm an aspiring rock star, so.
Well, what do you mean still want to be? You are a musician.
I know.
It's in your blood.
I know.
You gotta
It is.
do it.
I know. But I didn't know that, people like you are giving up on people like me.
Oh, no, it's not a matter of giving up. It's just a matter of taking a little break, a little respite. Needing to make a little money, pay the mortgage, that kind of thing. It's all good. Don't give up.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, no, is that what you were doing for musicians before?
Yes.
Branding, marketing, communication. Now you're taking that rock star sensibility and bringing it to
That's right.
normal business people, right?
That's right. There's a lot of work that goes into identifying a brand, and a lot of people are transitioning, especially with the recession. Jobs are coming and going. So you're taking your transferable skills, what you know how to do really well, and figuring out another industry that you can apply those skills to. A lot of people get stuck because they're so used to being in one industry, they don't know where they can go. So it's my job to help them identify what their brand is and identify different channels and industries that they can go into. And then we write the marketing materials.
Really?
Yes.
Write the marketing materials.
We do.
I thought
Whatever's
that was,
needed.
I thought writing was so 20th century.
Oh, well, writing, content. You can't have a website without having content. Somebody's got to write it.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got very lucky. One of my branding projects for one of my artists was a book, which became a book series, which became a best-selling book series. So I am now a best-selling author. I co-wrote the book License to Grill.
Sorry, what's it called?
License to Grill.
To Grill.
Well, the show, it's for the TV show License to Grill. The book is called Grill to Perfection. So I'm very lucky. I got to do a lot of writing, and that's part of the fun part of my job. Get to brand great people and great products, and I get to write about them. Yeah.
So as you look at, it sounds like you're bringing a kind of a unique sensibility to this, to writers or to business people.
Yeah.
You're doing the writing.
Yeah.
What do you have to...
I'm just curious because
Yeah.
originally when you said your branding and all the rest of it, I thought, okay, somebody's got a product that they need help positioning or a career but you're actually saying that somebody who's not quite sure where they're going to go next
Yes.
can come to you and you can help them sort that out
Absolutely.
and set them on their way.
Yeah, I love working with people like that actually because it's a real challenge. You can really see the before and after effects because they when they come to me they're like lost puppies and then after we're done, however long it takes, it's like they found a home, and that sense of well-being and security that they have is really great. It's very rewarding actually. Yes.
So what's your unique, or is there something new that you bring? Like, what do people need to think about when they think about branding themselves or, putting their marketing communications together today?
Yeah.
Is it different than it was 2 years ago?
Absolutely. I think my unique spin is I'm a communication specialist. So I teach people, yes, how to brand themselves, but you could almost say, well, so what? Everybody has a brand. But how do you communicate that brand? What are the tools and what are the channels? How do you get your name out there or your brand out there? I think that's what I offer that's unique that a lot of people don't offer is communicating the brand.
So how important is video in communicating
Key.
a brand today?
It's very key.
How key is it?
I can't even tell you. To have a website without video, it's kind of like having a room with the lights out. It's difficult to find that room. So the more links you have on the website and the more video links you have, the better it is to be found. Google searches, it's very important. I'm moving all of my clients into video actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very important.
Do you think people are going to stop reading?
No, never.
Never?
Are you kidding me?
Really?
No. Trust me, they're not. The medium with which they read on
Yeah.
might change. You know, I was actually, I think I was at my club, and the server said to me, "Oh, you have a paperback book." And I'm looking at him saying, "Yes, I have a paperback book." And he said, "Oh, well, everybody has those little computers." And I said, "Oh, but I still love the smell of a book. I love the feel of the paper, the smell of the book, and you know, I'm a diehard, but absolutely, you know, you can still have a book on a computer. It's still reading."
Boy, and if you get that Wine Awakenings kit, you can make your book smell like mushrooms.
Yes.
A very distinctive smell.
Very distinctive smell. I'm not even going there.
No, not those kind of
Absolutely.
mushrooms.
No,
Just regular
no,
mushrooms.
No. Well, can you imagine, you know, my next book, cookbook, if I get to write another one, it'd be great to scratch and sniff the pages.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
And have it smell like the finished dish.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
That'd be cool. Can't do that with a computer yet.
No, you can't. We're
Yet.
broadcasting in smell-o-vision right now.
Yes.
People
Oof.
just have to scratch their
I
screen.
had a shower, so I'm good.
I know, you smell great.
Good. Oh, thank
Well,
you.
and so everyone knows that already.
Yes.
Okay, so now, I don't know, we were almost going to start talking about your dad before the show started. Do you want to just
My
mention?
father?
Yeah.
My father, William Smith, nicknamed Smitty. He was a keyboard player, specialized in organ production in the 70s and 80s. He came up from Norfolk, Virginia, at a time when a lot of musicians didn't want to fight in Vietnam. I won't say he dodged the draft, but let's just say he didn't fight in Vietnam. And he met my mom, a nice Canadian girl, and they were together, and here's me. And meanwhile, while he was here, he was with a group called Motherload, and he had a hit called When I Die. And then from there, he went on with David Clayton Thomas and Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and just about any other Anne Murray, you know, Canadian group back then. It was absolutely a great lifestyle for me growing up. And then when he was able, he went back to the States and lived in LA. So I spent a lot of time commuting from here and wherever else we were living to LA, and I got to tour with my dad during summers. I was on the tour bus with Bob Dylan, and Bob actually let me sing when I was a kid on stage, and my dad was playing, and yeah, it was a really great childhood.
You know, I think I got that Motherload song going through my head right
Yeah,
now.
When I die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope to be. Yep. Yeah, that was my dad singing.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
It was fun.
So you bring all that to this new venture,
Yes.
working with business people. What are the
Yes,
kind of
yes.
people you want to be working with, ideally?
People who are really serious about transitioning, you know, really want to take a look at themselves and their skill set and put the work in, because it does require some work. I do take a lot of their time initially to get to know them and figure out where I see them going and what makes them happy. And when I say happy, and people kind of go, "Oh, happy." Well, happiness is highly underrated.
Underrated.
It's underrated, you know, like it's a wonderful place to be. If you're going to be working 8 to 10 hours a day and sometimes more, why not be happy at it? You know, there's nothing wrong with being happy. So that's what I try and find that link.
I'm curious, what mistakes are people likely to make that will lead them away from happiness?
The need to make money now.
Yeah.
Well, I studied that in school, so therefore, you know, that's what I did and I've always done. You know,
Yeah.
the path of least resistance is another, you know, it's a natural human instinct to go to the easiest path, but sometimes, you know, that doesn't make for happiness. You know?
Sounds like you kind of help them think outside the box.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
get outside of themselves a little bit. Yeah, for sure. And it's just a matter of identifying what their skills are, what their needs and wants are, and figuring out how to apply that and make some money, because obviously most of us do need to make some money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have fun.
All right. Well, this has been great to have you on,
Thank
Tyler.
you.
Now, is there a website or a place where people can get in touch with you?
Yes, absolutely. Tyler at tylercreativemanagement.com is the easiest way to get a hold of me. I would say check out my website, but I'm doing a rebrand myself. You know, the hairdresser always has the worst hair. The brander has taken down her website, and I have 5 business cards left. So, but my website should be done in about 6 weeks.
And that's going to be tylercreativemanagement.com.
It will be
right?
indeed.
But it's
yes,
yeah,
it's under construction.
now for more business
Yes.
people than you musician types, right?
Well, you know, I still have a soft place for musician. It's all good. Call me anytime.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Tyler, great to meet you. And great
Thank
to have
you.
you on the show.
You too, both
Thanks
of you.
for coming in today.
Thank you. Cheers.
Okay, we're going to take a little break. I wish I could play that Motherlode song right now, but we're going to play something else, I think. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes as Liquid Lunch continues.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's a part of me that's made entirely of generosity. Can I be a better man? Can I go to war and make them understand? What's the use in generosity if I just keep it all for me? Can I talk sense into them, even though I have a weapon?